QGC's Queensland Curtis LNG project is poised to become the world's first project to convert gas from coal seams into liquefied natural gas. More than 12,000 people work on the biggest project developed by international oil and gas company BG Group. Teams are preparing to operate QCLNG as we remain on track to get gas to Curtis Island off Gladstone around the end of the year. Work continues on infrastructure across more than 4,500 square kilometres of southern Queensland. We have about 1,900 of the 2,000 land access agreements that enable our work to begin. We are signing an average of one of these voluntary agreements each day. Drilling is ramping up. With about 70 new wells a month, we now have more than 3/4 of the 2,000 wells we need by the end of 2014. When a well is drilled and well site infrastructure is installed, the site is rehabilitated to a pad of about 60 metres by 40 metres to allow for maintenance. Well sites have specialist equipment to separate the gas and water that are pumped from the coal seam. To connect these wells to gas processing facilities, we have installed more than 2,700 kilometres of pipe, using lower impact plough technology where possible. Construction at our 3 gas production hubs near Dalby, Chinchilla and Wandoan is progressing well. Of particular importance for First LNG in 2014 is the work to ensure gas is flowing from wells and processing facilities near Dalby. Almost 600 wells will feed 6 field compression stations in this area before gas is transferred to the Ruby Joe Central Processing Plant. At full production, this facility will process enough gas to sustain 500,000 homes a day. The 540 kilometre Queensland Curtis LNG pipeline network also starts here at Ruby Joe. The pipeline, which links gas processing facilities with Curtis Island, is on track to be completed by the end of the year. Gas will flow north along the pipeline, collecting more compressed gas from 2 central processing plants called Jordan, near the town of Tara, and Bellevue near Miles. Processing water is a critical part of QGC's business, and in the gas-producing region between Dalby and Miles, all water from coal seams is treated at Kenya Water Treatment Plant near Chinchilla. This plant has begun operation and processes water for beneficial use by farmers, towns and industry. Also in Chinchilla, QGC has started operating our control room, where staff use state-of-the-art technology to monitor and regulate the operation of wells, processing facilities and the pipeline that supplies our LNG plant 24 hours a day. If we follow the QCLNG pipeline network north to Wandoan, we can see that activity is ramping up to construct 5 field compression stations and a central processing plant called Walibi Creek. A new water treatment plant is also quickly taking shape here. When all QGC's water treatment facilities are online, we will be processing water for use by farmers, industry and towns in the Surat Basin. Gas from our 3 gas production hubs all flows to Curtis Island via the QCLNG pipeline, which is on track to be completed by the end of the year. The pipeline has been progressively backfilled and the easement reinstated back to its natural state. On Curtis Island, construction of the liquefaction plant and LNG tanks is on schedule. All of the 80 construction modules have been delivered to the island and are now set on foundations. Both 900-tonne steel roofs have been lifted into place on top of our 2 LNG tanks, and the loading jetty is nearing completion. Altogether, more than 70% of Queensland Curtis LNG project is complete. QGC is now well into preparation for operations as we approach the final stages of construction to deliver first LNG in 2014.